Welcome back to the Baltic eSports League. I'm Derek Danger. Together with me still is Cookie. And we already had one pretty interesting matchup today. Immense 5 versus Keep Yourself Alive, which went 1-1. Two completely polarizing games. In one, Immense 5 took the game completely. And in the other one, Keep Yourself Alive, we got an 15-minute forfeit from Immense 5. So it's pretty interesting, worth watching games. And now we will have the second matchup of the day, which is going to be Falcon eSports versus Iron Wolves. But we will see only one game, since Iron Wolves weren't ready for the game one. So the game one is forfeited, but we will have one game of them, and well, and it seems like that we are already in the Champions League. People just rushing. Oh.
Yeah, and Gangplank is the first banning out against Acidy, as Acidy has in his solo queue account. He's been playing a lot of Gangplank. So they don't want to see that come out this game. Last game we saw Arnex have a really good Gangplank game, and Camille banned out against Iron Wolves. They know how to flex the pick. Warden took it into the jungle last week and was really dominant against Immense 5. So this time they banned it, and I guess they have done the scouting and know that they don't want to play against Camille.
And well, Camille has been like a constant. Well, we saw what Warden can do and Camille, and they don't want to. Or was it the Choseners who played Camille last week?
I think it was in the jungle.
Yeah, maybe. But either way, Camille ban is completely justified, and a Rise ban as well. And yeah, they're banning out Acidy. We get Gangplank and Ilawi.
So they want a favorable matchup for Chosen One in the top lane, so that he has more air to breathe and can be more flexible there. Still, we have the usual tank matchups open, but a lot of carries have been banned out, and Rise is also banned out, and that is a target ban against Knock1, as he plays a lot of Rise and is pretty good on it, so don't want to see that come out.
And Orn is the last ban, so putting all the eggs in the top lane basket here. Maybe Choseness has something interesting to play, and well, Swain is open now. I want to see Swain in action.
Yeah, Swain is open, so...
And he comes, he can go mid or top. So maybe since they banned 3 top laners, Swain's just going to go top.
Could be. I haven't seen Knock1, play a lot of Swain in his solo queue matches, so most likely not going there. Could be for Chosen One, but still, maybe these aren't their main account, or these are their main accounts, but they have maybe a lot of side accounts, side chicks, on where they play different champions to practice them and keep away from any.
No, what do you pick versus that? What do you pick versus Swain?
To be honest, I have no idea. I think he's so strong right now. One of the strongest picks. Ashley is going to pick up the Scion.
Well, maybe if the Swain is top, he can just go Banner of Command and hope for the best.
Could be. Tom Kench also picked up, so a pretty safe composition from Falcon eSports right now. A lot of tankiness already from the first 2 picks, but we haven't seen this strong picks come out as like Olaf from them. I expected an Olaf pick faster. But it does seem that Swain's going to be mid lane as they pick up Cho'Gath against Scion. So, what could you pick? You could go Vladimir maybe against Swain. That is left open.
Well, yeah, Swain doesn't have the burst and tankiness in early game, so maybe you can take something, or can you?
Oh.
And almost picking up the Vladimir, and that was a hover from Knock1. Teasing Arlight to go Vladimir. But yeah, Virus locked in.
I would say he has downgraded a bit. He's not the S-tier ADC anymore. But yeah, still I think that it's a pretty good champion. and it can do what it needs to do. It has a lot of catch potential and a lot of damage as well.
Yeah, well, Jin Tom Kinch picked up from Falcon eSports. So far, I would say both teams have pretty standard compositions. We haven't seen Varus a lot lately, but Varus is still good.
Yeah, the Gwinsu's changes have affected him, but still you can play him. That's not like a troll pick.
Yeah, you can more or less even go crit now. Well, with Ginsu's into crit, like Infinity Edge, Hurricane and stuff. But so can Jin. He can go Infinity Edge, Ginsu's, and yeah, have a lot of damage. Now, Braum is banned, so they will. It seems like they will focus their bans on the bot lane, making this virus not too safe.
Yeah, banning out a Zac that has a lot of potential for ganks, has a lot of pressure, and because they have picked up Varus, want to get rid of that Zac so that it's a bit easier for him. But still, Olaf is not banned, not picked, so interesting if they're going to it's going to be left open in this ban phase. And
versus a tanky composition like this, maybe we'll see the Trundle again from Teogen.
Yeah, the Trundle could come out. That would help out with the Swain's tankiness. But yeah, still, we could see something like, I don't know, but what you could actually play against Swain. I think it's just so busted right now. It's really hard to play.
Well, we'll see what you can play versus Swain in a moment. Still, one more pick. It's the jungle or mid now, and that is the Vladimir in mid lane. So, jungle pick is going to be, well,
left as the last one.
Yeah, left for last.
Yeah, but so I guess they want to know what Iron Wolves want in their jungle, and then try and counter pick. So I guess he will go for something like an aggressive.
Oh,
play.
And there's a Trundle hammer, so they are preparing, and they actually lock in the Trundle for themselves. They're now incredibly tanky composition. Versus a Jin who doesn't deal with tanks that good.
Yeah, and Trundle could also go support, so that could be so that they have an easier time killing the Tom Kench in the bot lane and the Swallows because they are both immobile.
And that is Trundle supporting Graves jungle, so they took an aggressive jungler plus took away the Teogen's champion. And now what can he pick?
Now this is going to be, Olaf is still open, but it's going to be pretty hard for them to like deal with. I think it's going to be hard for them to engage with Olaf. Kind of like get to Varus, then yeah, like all of their damage is in Varus, I would say. If they can kind of pick him off or kill him, then they should be kind of fine, maybe.
But I think they have no way how to kill everyone else but Varus, maybe Graves as well. But yeah, it looks pretty scary. And the last pick was Sejuani in the jungle. So pretty tanky compositions from both teams, but well, I don't know. I would favor Varus over the Jin in these tank mashups. But yeah, Varus, well, the same Jin with Ginsu's, he can dish out a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I would say I like Iron Wolves roster, champion roster.
I like roster as well.
Roster is good, yeah, really good, and I like their champions. I think that they have the damage that they need. And they have a lot of tankiness, going to be pretty hard to get through them, and enough CC. If they play the early game kind of passive, and Graves just tries to make all the plays, then I think they have a solid mid game and late game. But yeah, today is Friday, and every Friday is Axe Day. So, if you participate in our Axe Day giveaway today, all you have to do is you have to answer the question, which League of Legends champion can make anybody golden. And if you do, you have to just write the answer with the hashtag Axe, and you can win 3 of these 5 Axe items. Derek, take it away.
Well, we get 3 different deodorants and 2 different shower gels. For deodorants, we get the Dark Temptation standing in middle. We get the black deodorant and the gold deodorant. So with this, you'll be gold as well. And well, for shower gels, we get carbon and clean, but that's not for carbon. That's for your body and hair. And mint freeze. So just in case you still have forgotten how the winter feels, mint freeze will help you remembering. Now on top of that, there's a beautiful black bag from Axe on both sides. So yeah, not on insides though. So yeah, all you have to do is write the answer with the hashtag Axe, and you'll have your entry in the giveaway.
Yeah, and at the end of the stream, we will announce the winner, the lucky one who will win these nice items. And yeah, as the players are loading into game 2, we are going to take a small break. So don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with Iron Wolves versus Falcon eSports.
Welcome back, and we are in the game between Falcon eSports and Iron Wolves, or on the other side, like Iron Wolves is on the blue side and Falcon eSports on the red one.
Yeah.
And yeah, so far, as we can see, champions running from their bases, they will just cover the river for some sketchy invades.
Yeah, nobody is going to try and invade, so that's something. Everybody's going to play it safe. Now, Falcon eSports did win game 1 because Iron Wolves couldn't make it to the game 1 because they were participating in a different tournament. So they got a free win. It's just going to see if they can 2-0 this or if Iron Wolves is going to take one game.
Well, it's going to be, if Falcon eSports does take the game, I really want to see it because their composition doesn't really fit the Iron Wolves one. I think the only way is to get super far ahead in the early game and try to snowball from that.
Yeah, and Telgen is going to start bot side while Graves looks like he wants to invade and pick up the red buff away, take that away from Telgen. Yeah, him and Chosen is both going for it.
They get spotted on the ward though.
Yeah. Acid is not going to try and stop him. He's going to play it safe. And Telgen most likely is going to just invade and match the invades.
Well, on bot lane already, Varus showing what he can do in the early game. Well, that's only the preview for what's going to happen once he gets some items.
Yeah, Telgen did go in for red buff, but I disagree with Falcon eSports' plan to push in the wave, because Sejuani is in the bot side jungle. If she would pick up the red buff, she could go and try and gank the lane. But yeah, Deity and Inflex, both of them pushing in the wave, trying to get that level 2 advantage first, and they are going to do that now. Oh wait, Inflex doesn't still have it, so now both of them have it, but so does Iron Wolves bot lane.
Well, now Warden will fight Telgen, who's at his Raptors. And Telgen getting super low. Warden does have no mana though. Telgen has to flash away. Will Warden flash forwards? He will have the E soon. And a flash from Knock1, and Warden secures the kill on Telgen.
Yeah, so a greedy invade from him.
And on bot lane, something. And Zavielis gets eaten. He does get low, and Deity gets the kill. Now, Virus is full health, but he's in trouble. He gets stunned, no mana on Kench for the Devour though.
Yeah, he's just going to try and get
And well, Deadly Flourish lands, and Virus has to flash away.
Yeah, but Inflex does have flash, he doesn't go for it. But yeah, Telgen now will be really behind Warden, did steal away the Gromp as well. But he is going bot side now, but Falcon eSports do have vision, so they should be able to back off easily.
And so far already pretty interesting game. Now, will they be able to punish Knock1 for not having flash on mid lane?
It's interesting if they could. Telgen now, it does seem like both of the teams are putting a lot of pressure bot lane, and Telgen also is around the bot side area. Warden is going to fall back, but Noki almost solo killing R right there because of the bubble buffs that he has.
Bubble buffs.
Bubble buffs. Telgen now going inside the jungle is going to be spotted by Zavielis. So.
And well, what is he doing there? Arlight is not there.
Yeah, but he does have the dash, so he will escape it easily. Acidy and Chosen One, both of them just farming it out. Nothing too special from them. Nothing to expect, I think, as well. It's going to be on the junglers to impact that lane. But yeah, the Swain pick already coming out strong, has 20 minions up on Vladimir and already 1 kill for himself, so feeling pretty happy about that.
And well, bot lane is going to be what makes or breaks this, because well, the one bot lane who gets ahead will probably be strong enough to snowball the whole game.
Yeah, and it's going to. I think it's going to be on the AD carries, on what they will be able to do in the mid game and late game, and on the mid laners. How far will our light fall from in this game and stuff like that? Because if our light just gets killed again and again, then Soren's going to be just too big and they won't be able to deal with him.
And well, Arlight still has the ignite just in case once he gets level 6. Maybe we'll see the famous Vladimir all-in, like 100 to 0.
Yeah, but Warden again being just annoying, has bull buff, so he can just use his spells, so he can't really pick up his own jungle. Has to use his smite. Didn't know that Warden did not have his own, so yeah.
And well, Acidity getting lower in top lane, and Warden's already there, so they're looking for a dive. And Chosenus gets a level 6, so Acidity is still level 5. He will get level 6 off of these minions. And well, will he survive the 2v1? He should have just ulted away there, but he sticks around, and he's going to pay for that.
Yeah, if he had the chance to escape, but did not take it. I guess he thought that Graves would dash in front of him and take that away. But yeah, that's already 2 kills for Iron Wolves, so a really strong start from them. And yeah, out farming, the mid laner's out farming, and the top laner now gets a bit of a lead for himself. So that's pretty strong, good for them.
And well, after the first blood on, well, not first blood, but kill on bot lane, it's been pretty quiet. People are respecting each other, and they got ways how to catch the mountain. Xavier is getting lower. Ignite comes down from Infrex, but well, Xavier just runs away.
Yeah, Xavier is not tanky enough yet. Don't know why he wants to take these trades, as he did get taken well, pretty well. Now Teogen is going bot side, but Warden is also there.
Well, a whole party on bot lane. Optimus will not be able to survive this.
Yeah, a nice round from Acidity was able to. They also baited out the Chosen One's teleport, so that's a good play from them. I didn't even see Sion ulting bot lane, but that's a good roam. And yeah, Arlight this time is able to push out the mid lane. And
well, I think something's gonna happen pretty soon. He's looking for the empowered Q, but well, Knock 1 zoning him perfectly, spacing him.
Yeah, Acidity did not use his teleport, so there's going to be a lot of damage going on to the top lane turret. But still, they're going to have a TP advantage, and if they will be able to use that, then...
Well, Chosenus will have his TP in a moment, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Oh, it was Naki who used the TP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on bot lane, Warden is just poking them down, and Deity will be safe. And I don't know. I think they have to focus down Infrex instead of Deity, which they have started doing.
Yeah, they tried to do it, but as the laners get level 6, as Trundle gets level 6, it's going to be a lot easier for them. It's going to be a lot easier for them to deal with Infex's tankiness, and then they'll be able to start winning these 2v2 fights. But meanwhile, yeah, Deity and Infex, both of them are just, because of the champions they have, they are winning the 2v2 fights.
Well, it seems like the Choseness has mouse issues, but well, do you need one playing Cho'Gath anyway? We are back into the game. Everyone's ready. Or wait. That was Acidity with mouse issues.
Acidity had mouse issues.
Yeah, well, he's playing Cyan, so I don't know.
But
you can play with the keyboard, just bind it like with the numpad. But yeah, meanwhile, Irewolves getting the Ocean Drake, and that's going to be super beneficial for their champions.
Yeah, and Deity checking some vision around. He's not going to get caught out, so they won't pick up a kill there. But Teogen is looking for a gank mid lane, but Noki wants to back as he is pretty low now. But again, the 4th shot lands onto Xavier's, and he's pretty low, so they haven't been able to play as aggressively as they wanted to this lane. But now Virus has 6, so he will be able to try and catch out ZT. Or, well, Infix. He will be able to catch out Infix.
And, well, both bot lanes playing quite good. Now Deity in trouble, gets Virus ulted, but Infix saves him, and now Infix is getting lower. Curtain Call comes down, Great Hell gets popped. Arlight with the Vlad ult and teleport. Now Warden's next one to fall. And 5 people on bot, double kill for Deity. And whoa, they're looking to take the first turret unless Chosenus gets top lane one first.
Yeah, there's going to be a race for them. Are they going to be able to do it? It does seem like it's going to be really close, but it doesn't seem they are going to be able to do it as Chosenus doesn't have any minions anymore. And that is going to be the first blood turret for FLN eSports, but yeah, the top lane turret will fall shortly. But yeah, it's interesting what they will do now, as Deity and Infix would want to go top lane to push that wave in, but Optimus and Xaviels would want to stay bot lane to finish off that turret. In a mid lane fight, Arlight is looking Tailgun with the flash in. Noki does use his hourglass, so he will stay alive for a bit. The ultimate also comes out, and it's a turnaround for Iron Wolves, but Noki does not manage to land any CC, so it's just going to be
well, Cyanide coming in Acidy will just stop at the wall and run away, but a pressure ult from him. He needed to get back to lanes anyways, so why not?
And now Deity is getting solo farm top lane and solo experience, so he'll get some items. Optimus still wants to finish one of these. Arlight is getting caught out a bit, but
well, Arlight getting lower, and they might even commit to this, or well, they don't.
Yeah, play it safe, play it safe. They are behind a bit.
Arlight getting caught again, or is he?
Yeah, but he has a lot of sustain, so it's pretty hard to kill him. Knocky one now getting followed, but they are not going to try and contribute too much. Aren't going to go for the all in. They are going to just 4-man mid and try to get the turret.
Well, no flashes for Deity and Teogen, but yeah, I think they're pretty safe sieging mid lane instead of top. And Warden gets in trouble, has to ult away, but does not push him far enough.
Yeah, Warden just gets caught out. I guess he didn't know FLN eSports has vision there. Does seem like they're disrespecting the opponent a bit, but yeah, right now FLN eSports have 5 kills, have been able to kind of punish the mistakes that Iron Wolves are making.
And they want to get Rift Hero, after which top lane might be an option. And Vlad out comes down. Deadly Flourish stops Xavieles, and now Teleport from Cho'Gath will go through.
Yeah, FLN eSports are trying to run away. Tailgun is helping as much as he can, but he's going to fall for that. Or is he? Infix comes in with the clutch save, but is going to die. But he did save Tailgun, so I guess well played.
Yeah, well, if Tailgun would have died, it would probably be free Rift Herald for Iron Wolves.
Well, they still, well, yeah, they can't pick it up now, as they are, but they could, I guess. Warden isn't there, so yeah. Meanwhile, Asti was able to just free push bot lane, and yeah, Warden has went bot lane to pick that up, that wave, and Optimus will pick up the top lane wave. So just resetting lanes so that they can have the tempo again. And Deity and Arlight both in the mid lane, sharing XP and gold.
Well, that's always fun when you're mid laner, you're just trying to farm up and then your bot lane comes in.
Yeah, and Arlight is getting caught out there, but is just going to take damage, won't fall, won't be killed there. Deity is going to go top lane to match Optimus there. And yeah, the game has slowed down a bit, as both of the teams just want to get their power spikes now. Don't want to make too much mistakes, crucial mistakes. Even though FLN eSports are 3 kills ahead, the gold lead's only 300. So Iron Wolves are able to outfarm their opponents.
Yeah, well, 4-0 Gen, that is what we need from Deity in order to deal any damage in the later game, because versus, I don't know, Cho'Gath is really tough to kill. He can go for the Graves and Varus, and if he manages to do that, maybe snipe them with ult or a big crit, then they might contest them in team fights. So far, their fighting abilities have showed that, well, yeah, that they can fight, but they all of the times they have been outnumbering the enemies.
Yeah, again they are trying to look for a player mid lane, but they are going to run into Warden and Chosen One. So they're still looking for a fight. They want to go for the Drake, I guess. So, but Noki meanwhile is just pushing top lane, so that is going to be one of the threats.
And well, they go in on Chosen as has the flashback. He was stuck behind the pillar. And well, a big Varus ult comes in. Ooh.
Yeah, this engages the team fight. Chosen One was saved there. The death.
And well, Arlight just zoning them away. And ooh,
that was so close, so close. Warden almost steals away to Drake with the ultimate. Now Asti is going topside.
And Xavier is trying to cancel the recall a little bit too far, Now Xavier is going to die for that. Or is he? He flashed over the wall. Tanglash does not connect, and Xavier is safe.
Yeah, but that is going to be... No, it does. It won't be the bot lane turret, I guess. Are they going to still keep going for it? They are trying to pick it up. And they are going to try and... Yeah, they are going to finish it up. As Falcon eSports can't really defend that. So, 2 turrets to 1 right now. And Iron Wolves have taken the lead gold-wise.
Well, Deity maneuvering around the mid lane to get to farm. They were on the opposite sides of the lane with Knock1 just a couple of seconds ago.
Yeah, and Knock1 really farmed up now, 138 CS. Really, already is pretty tanky, has the Rod of Ages. So he will be able to split push with ease. Nobody will be able to kind of do anything against him. Allied is going to try and split push bot lane, while Zeti and Inflex are staying mid lane to put pressure there.
And they still want their Herald to break the base, well, the first defense of the base.
Yeah, they have, since when they picked up the bot lane turret, they have had a hard time getting any other objectives, except the Drake. So, but that Mountain Drake will help them against structures and large minions, even with Barons, so that's a good pickup for them. Alright, is going to match Knock1 in the side lanes as Acid is going to match Chosen One.
Yeah, well, the game has slowed down a little bit. Telgen getting caught out. Ultimate from Varus comes in, but Infrix with the Abyssal Voyage pursues them to back off.
Yeah, but right now I think it's really hard for Acid to stand against Chosen One in the sideline, as Chosen One is a bit ahead of him, and it's going to be hard for him to do anything. And Arlight, Knock1 is looking to do some damage to Arlight, or at least not let him roam bot lane, mid lane I mean, as yeah, everybody is trying to get the mid lane turned open, but again, Xavier is getting caught out.
Kurnock calms down, the 4-shot is not going to do a lot of damage. Xavier is pretty tanky, but he will get dropped.
Yeah, but it takes them so long to pick up the kill. They do eventually do it, and yeah, Acid and Chosen One still battling it out bot lane.
And they can't get anything from this. They will try to get a Rift Herald, but mid and top lanes are pushed in now. Knock1 is there to try to hold them back.
Yeah, and Optimus from the side there looking to get something. Chosen One also has came bot, but it is going to be the Rift Herald going for Falcon eSports. Nobody seems like they're going to try and deny them to pick up the eye. And Chosen One, again, they're just going to keep the 1-3-1. Want all the champions to have the experience and gold that they need for their items. And yeah, just scaling up a bit for the later game.
And well, I don't know if scaling is what I want to see. If you're Falcon eSports, they need to get to their 2-item spikes, like Jin will probably... Yeah, Jin will finish his item, and talk about Jin gets ulted by Varus. Tom Kench getting real handy in these situations.
Yeah, the Tom Kench is being so annoying. Can't really catch out. You have to like aim the ultimate for Inflex, but yeah, it's again then it's pretty hard to finish him off because he is so tanky. So for now it's hard for Iron Wolves to make any catch outs, any plays. They just need to get some items so that Varus starts dealing a lot more damage to the tanks, and then they'll be able to start melting them.
Now I want to see if Deity will go for the...
But Acidy is getting cut out by Warden. Is almost dead. Des has to flash. Warden also flash, but he misses
the ultimate.
So nice sidestep from him. Inflex did get his ultimate cancelled.
And Optimus has to flash the Telgen's ultimate as well.
Yeah, so that's already that's a flashless virus, really big for them. If they can punish that later, then that will be really good for them.
And it seems like they're going for bot lane turret. Acidy is there to defend, but yeah, he'll be able to defend this.
It has a lot of base damage, base ability damage is really high, so can easily just pick those turrets up, those minions up.
Now I want to see if Deity goes for the Rage Blade third, or he decides to just go for Infinity Edge.
Influx, they're getting to half health. Great health is going to heal him back a bit, but not too much. And Telgen and Acidy are mid lane, so they are trying to protect this as much as they can. And yeah, it doesn't seem like both of the teams can really open up anything right now. As everybody is tanky, they don't really have the damage yet to tank to kill the tanks.
Well, Deity has 3k unspent in the bank, so that's probably why they have no damage.
But the TP comes out. This is going to be our first team fight.
Arlight getting low, getting ignited now. He tries to run away. Knock one with the big play, tanking everyone. And yeah, Acidy even ults away. So double kill for Optimus in this one.
Yeah, they get 2 kills. That's going to be the Baron going for Iron Wolves. Falcon eSports wanted to open that up the middle lane so bad that they got cut out.
They overcommitted a little bit.
Yeah, overcommitted, and Iron Wolves were able to just punish that and now go for the Baron.
And the fact that Deity hasn't backed for I don't know how long is really concerning, because he's the one who should be carrying with his lead.
Yeah, Arlight manages to escape.
Now will Deity get away from this?
It does seem Acidy is going to fall. Just three members damaging him, and now Deity is going to survive, but Inflex again in trouble. There's just so much swolls coming out from Iron Wolves that it does seem like they're going to be able to just pick up the mid lane turret now, and most likely not push any further, as there's a big wave bot lane crashing into the turret, and they have a lot of gold to spend.
And well, once they get back, they have a banner of command banner of command to open the base. They can just decide to either split push or go for like 4-1, or maybe put banner minion on one side and go the same like 4-1 as well. But yeah, I would prefer seeing the sieging here, since they don't have a lot of range for themselves with Varus and Graves.
Yeah, there's 2 Ocean Drakes for Iron Wolves. That will help them out in the sieging game, as both of the teams will most likely just try and poke each other off, and the Falcon eSports will have to go to their base, while Iron Wolves will just be able to stand still and get back the health and mana that they need.
And well, Choseness trying to play it safe, doesn't want to get collapsed on. Stays in range just close enough to buff up the minions.
Yeah, and Deity is left alone in top lane against Knock One, so I don't know how he'll be able to. Yeah, he just swaps with Arlight, so that Arlight will have an easier time dealing with Knock One. So yeah, he's going to go mid lane, and again the 1-3-1 just coming out, but it's going to be really hard for Falcon eSports to stop this. It was hard for them before the Baron, and now they have Baron buff, so it's even harder for them.
And well, it seems like that on mid lane. Well, it looks like that neither of the teams want to fight. And here comes Telgen and big Vladimir ult coming in. Shutdown and Optimus. Vladimir is looking for a double kill. Kernikal comes down. Warden will get killed by Deity. And knock one. Yeah, he's the next one to fall, but he's really tanky, so everyone should be careful. Arlight will try to step in, but Arlight gets killed by knock one. A big turnaround. And knock one after like 10 seconds of tanking everyone, only falling then. Meanwhile, on bot lane, Chosen is just pushing down the base with the banner of command baroned up minions.
Yeah, and that is going to be an open inhibitor bot lane, so even though it doesn't seem worth, I would say that it is worth. They got that, the turret bot lane, so it's going to be even harder for Falcon Esports to defend their base. And them prolonging the game is just better for Iron Wolves, as I think they scale better for the late game.
And well, now Deity with his 3 items, 704 on Jhin, and well, dealing so much damage even with the ultimate.
Yeah, and that's just Swain has been so strong in this game, has been giving so much pressure, just tanking 3 targets, while the rest of them are just trying to get some damage in. And yeah, but if Falcon Esports can keep up with these like engages, then they could come back into this game. They have to just get some like grievous wounds on someone so that Swain wouldn't heal back as much. And if they can keep catching out Optimus, then they could win the teamfights and win this game.
And well, but keep catching out Optimus is not a thing that should be easily achieved.
Of course, yeah. They're going to have to work hard for that. And when Optimus will get his QSS, then yeah, that's going to be even harder for them to do anything about.
Well, it seems like he's not going for the QSS yet. I actually have no idea what he is going for.
It seems like Wit's End.
It could be Wit's End, it could be Hague's Drinker. Because that longsword is throwing me off. I don't know what that longsword builds into.
Executioners could be for Vladimir, so it's easier to kill him. Vladimir also.
And well, Kernikal comes down Arlight from behind. Optimus needs to flash away. Telgen flashes forwards, they get to kill onto Optimus, and Xavialis as well as Infrex secures the kill with Consume.
Yeah, and Warden meanwhile is trying to 1v1 Deity, but he does not manage to do so. So it's a 3-4-0. Falcon Esports is going to try and open up the base here. Chosen One is going to try and clear the minions as much as he can. And Knock One is also coming to help out. Acid is going to tank the turret, and yeah, that is going to be the inhibitor falling for Iron Wolves.
And yeah, well, game turning around now. Still, Iron Wolves are with the gold lead, which is interesting. But yeah, as you mentioned, they just need to catch out Optimus now. Varus is with no flash, so maybe they can do it again, like rinse and repeat style.
Yeah, if they can just if Iron Wolves want to win this game, then Optimus just has to play it safer. He can't be cut out in such ways, and they have to keep vision around so that Vladimir can't flank as easily. But if Falcon Esports want to do the win, then they just have to catch out Optimus, and then most of the damage from Iron Wolves is left out. But Telgen and Infrex both are catched out.
Flashing away and saving them both.
Yeah, but they are going to try and pick up the turret now, as not Acid and Infrex are not there, but Acid is ulting in. A teamfight breaks out. Xavialis is going to fall.
Kernikal comes down there looking for Optimus. Optimus getting lower and lower. 4th shot coming in. Only getting Warden lower now. Optimus and Warden are not in position to fight this, but Knock One is, so maybe he can just tank a little bit, and yeah, dive. Optimus will back away though, so I don't know why he's doing that. They have 2 Ocean Drakes, and yeah, he's sticking around. Now Drake is coming up, it's Mountain Drake, and Baron's coming up as well. They have the decision, they will go for the Barons and for the Drake rather, since everyone's alive from Falcon Esports.
Yeah, and Falcon Esports know that they are doing so, as they had a ward there, so they might just go for the Baron now, but Noki's there to try and stop them. is it going to happen? They haven't started Baron yet, so it could be that they are just waiting for it. Yeah, the Scanning Orb does come out from Iron Wolf, so they know that they haven't started it yet. And yeah, the Mountain Drake is picked up, so if they start it now, I don't think it's worth, but they do. They want to force a fight now.
Not one is in bot lane. He does have teleport though.
Yeah, but the Baron is already half health, and the Acid does go in, but Trundle can just easily stop the ult.
And well, teleport from not one comes in right in the middle of the team fight, so they should be careful. Telgen gets dropped. Next one is Arlight. Infrax super low. No, Deity will not be able to 1v1 with this. Triple kill for Ward, and not one gets one. And Deity flashed away. Does not get the kill on the Warden, and that is an ace, a clean ace from Iron Wolves.
Yeah, and that's also going to be the Baron for him. And yeah, just I don't know why Falcon Esports wanted to do it. I think they missed their opportunity to go for the Baron. So I think they should have just waited slower. Maybe not for if they forced the fight, yeah, but they couldn't win it. As finally Optimus is doing a lot of damage to the tanks. He just melted Telgen there on the side. Telgen had to fall back, and when one of the tanks has to fall back, then yeah, it's just everything gets ruined. And most of the Falcon Esports squad didn't have their summoners, so they couldn't really get onto Optimus and try to fight him. So I'd say a bad call from them.
I think Deity should look for more auto attacks this time. Well, in these fights, because the base damages and well, the scaling is not the best for the ultimate if you're not going lethality. So maybe going for a more traditional style, if in close proximity, would be better. Could
be, yeah. And yeah, Falcon Esports couldn't get to Optimus, and that's why they lost the fight. If they want to win these, they have to get a flank. And if they don't get the flank, then it's going to be really hard to collapse onto him. But right now, yeah, right now Iron Wolves are in a pretty safe spot. They can just push in all waves at once, I would say. But yeah, they're going to go all 5 mid lane. Are looking maybe for that end game fight, as Knock One already is level 17.
And yeah, Chosen is pretty huge with the stone plate. And with everything, Telgen gets caught out, and look at that, Chosen has not taken any damage.
Yeah, and Falcon Esports don't have too much wave clear, so it's really hard. But at the same time, Iron Wolves don't have too much range, so they can't really damage the turret too much. They have to, yeah, let the...
And well, they're getting lower. And will they go for it?
Whoa!
And a Knock One bursting down the Jhin, so it's going to be an inhib as a minimum here.
Yeah, even they could go pick up the bot lane inhib there as well, and then they just have to go as 5 top lane, push that in, and they have secured the base.
And yeah, maybe they're looking for the base already. Now Arlight is forced to ultimate, and big Knock One in the middle of everyone. Optimus gets a kill. Acid is going to get just ping-ponged around. Arlight is trying to run away, hide behind the turret. Now Infrax dies, and Arlight's the last one to survive. So a big turnaround from Iron Wolves, winning 2 fights in a row pretty cleanly.
Yeah, the start looked really. Both of the teams had really like these late game compositions, really tanky. So there wasn't a lot of action at the early game. At the mid game, it started to pick up. Iron Wolves started to get the kills that they needed, make the plays. Then Falcon Esports were able to ace them and come back a bit. Well, not ace, they got 4 kills, I think, yeah. And then they opened up the base. And then the Baron call is what I'd say threw them the game. Once Iron Wolves got the Baron, it was donezo. They couldn't really do anything about that.
Well, yeah, that was pretty unfortunate for Falcon Esports. Maybe they'll remember the mistakes they made in this one, and they will just fix the Baron call.
Yeah.
And who knows? Well, they will not meet Iron Wolves for a long time right now, if ever. So they should be careful.
They should be careful now. Right as this is week 5, we're closing out of week 5. We'll be able to see how the standings look like.
Not yet. In a moment.
Yeah, in a moment. But we can check the schedule, right? Yes, we can check the schedule.
So yeah, we start the week with Public Enemy versus Team Coin Flip Gaming, 2-0 for Public Enemy. Really, the games to watch. All of these games, I would say, this week, it's all about aggressive play. And Public Enemy showed the side we hadn't seen before. Now, Team Solo met Surreal Gaming on Wednesday. Took a pretty easy 2-0, I would say. And afterwards, Vegan Unifor versus NACL also just smashed NACL completely. We hadn't seen like Vegan Unifor make plays. This time we saw them make plays and closing out games early.
Yeah, and today we saw Imantas 5 face against Keep Yourself Alive. That matchup went 1-1 as at the start Keep Yourself Alive in the first game made good plays, but then Homos Master was able to just 1v9 take first game away from Keep Yourself Alive, and the second game, yeah, they knew what are Iman's 5 strongest points and weakest points, and they just smashed in 15 minutes. And today we saw a 1-1 but only one game, as Iron Bulls weren't able to make it for the start, so they also lost the first game. But in the second game, a really strong showing from them. And props to Falcon eSports, as they stood against them pretty well and made really good plays themselves. So yeah.
And well, since it's Friday, it's Axe Friday, and this is the last moments to get your entries in the giveaways. To do that, you need to answer the question in the chat, and the question is, which champion in League of Legends can make anyone golden? So yeah, answer to that with hashtag Axe, and you'll have your last tickets to the giveaway.
Last tickets to the giveaway, and if you participate in the giveaway, you are able to win 3 of these 5 nice products. We have 2 body and hair gels, wash gels, and of course the deodorants. So you can win any one of these. Of course, gold, my most favorite. This is my favorite, and then there's of course Dark Temptation, and black, just for black, anti-transparency and dry protection for 48 hours.
48 hours, you say? Now, together with that, you'll get your Axe bag. That is, and it's written like "Find Your Magic." Now, I think we found our magic today with the games, and well, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, all of these games were really the matchups that we had were really close. Skill wise, I would say the teams were really close. We saw the top teams in the standings play against each other, so that's something nice to see. And yeah, after this giveaway, we'll of course contact you on in YouTube. In the YouTube DMs.
Yeah, have you ever actually went to your YouTube DMs?
I haven't.
You haven't? Well, I hadn't as well, but I found a way. It's not the easiest way to find that place. So if you are victorious, the things you will have to do is go to your channel. Everyone has a channel. Then it's like Creator Studio, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
And then there's like, not society, but something, and there's messages. So that's the way. Maybe you go there now, right after subscribing to the BSL channel.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty easy to find where we are live, either we or MV with Gekons casting CSGO. Maybe if you are watching only League of Legends, you can check out CSGO as well. Pretty fun casts as I've seen, and yeah, I know a couple of people. When I found out how to get to the messages, they went in and they had won some other giveaways they didn't know about, because you don't usually get notifications for YouTube giveaways or something like that.
Okay.
And yeah,
this BSL league happens for 9 weeks. Where this is the league happens for 9 weeks, where we have the regular season now. After the regular season, the top 4 teams will meet them at Hypertown to play for the semifinals and finals. In Hypertown, where there's going to be how much places what you'll be able to sit down and how much friends can you invite?
A lot of friends. There's going to be a lot of things happening there, not only League and CSGO, but also cosplay competitions, RPG taverns, like a regular tech meetup, but this time with more like urban background, urban teams. There's going to be like there are going to be like a lot of graffiti artists invited, so it should be pretty cool. It should be pretty cool. I can't wait to be there, but it's going to be on 26th and 27th of May, so still a little bit of time. But if you know you're going, you can already get the tickets. Link should be in the description. So yeah, and as we talked, the top 4 teams are going there. Now after week 5, the standings look a little bit like this. Now on top, we get Iron Wolves, Zimantis 5, and Public Enemy, all with 7-3 record. Now, Public Enemy hasn't faced Iron Wolves yet.
Yeah.
But, well, this is how the standings should look, because Iron Wolves beat Zimantis 5 and Zimantis 5 beat Public Enemy. Now, if Public Enemy plays against Iron Wolves as they played this week, then it should be pretty interesting. We wouldn't be able to like tell which team is where, but yeah, after that, those are the top 3 teams for sure. After that, we get 2 teams with 6-4 score, which are Keep Yourself Live and Team Solo Mata.
Yeah, and in 6th place we have Falcon eSports.
7th place as well.
7th place, yeah, 6th and 7th. They are with UVig in Unit 4, and then Team Coinfob Gaming is 8th. 9th is NACL, and in last place we have Surreal Gaming.
Well, most of the teams still have a chance to get to the LAN. Other ones will fight for the spots to get to stay in the league. So it's pretty interesting. And well, yeah. So this was for the first week, and are we able to know who is the winner for this week for the Axe? Like drum rolls, please. Like give it up for the winner. I still don't know which one it is. We're going to show it in a moment.
Yeah, we're going to find out which is the winner. The announcement is coming right now as we said. Andris Kamergrauzis has won the Axe giveaway.
Andris Kamergrauzis. So you will be contacted in the YouTube
private messages.
So after this evening, or after maybe tomorrow, go there and check it out. You'll be able to choose 3 of these 5 beautiful products. So yeah, that's about that. Now about the next week. We don't know about the next week as usual, but there's going to be. We know that on Monday, for League fans, on Monday, we'll be here at 9 p.m. Our time. It should be your time as well. We are in the same time zone. So show up on Monday, and we'll have more information about the week then. But yeah, for tonight, thank you all for watching. I'm Derek Danger.
I'm Cookie.
And we wish you happy Easter.